in play mode, and they will spend. Mandy's left the box now, and so the puppies are in play mode, and they will spend a little time playing after they've eaten, and then they'll generally all poop at the same time and go to sleep for another several hours. So they're just 4 weeks old as of yesterday. So this is the developmental time when they begin interacting with each other. They're up on their feet good now and wrestling around with each other, and they growl at each other and bark at each other and make all kinds of noises sometimes, but mostly they just kind of mouth and paw each other. But as I watch them develop during this time period, I can begin to see who the dominant ones are and who the submissive ones are, and begin to make notes about that and look for patterns, see if there are any independent ones that like to just kind of be off on their own and making their own decisions about things rather than being part of the pack. So you see lots of personality stuff develop at this time. They're also beginning to get interested in humans right at about 4 weeks. So this was a good time for them to come to me, and I spend a lot of time just sitting by the whelping box, watching them play. And once I get their color-coded collars on, which will be later today, it will be easier for you to see who's who and how different individual puppies behave with each other. They're all beginning to come to the edge of the whelping box when I first walk in the room, and I usually walk in with Mandy ready to feed. So it's interesting that most of them will just immediately want to go to her. I mean, they just met me yesterday, right? But there are already a couple of them that will choose instead to come to the edge of the whelping box and see me and interact with me and get scratched on the head and picked up and that sort of thing. So I'm watching to see who those puppies are, and probably by the end of today they'll all be pretty interested in getting picked up. They've obviously been very well socialized and cared for at Kent's. They've been inside the house the whole time since they were born with the family and interacting with 3 generations of people. And that's been, of course, nothing but good for them. There are no shy puppies in the group, which is really nice. And just kind of learning who's who and what's what, and seeing who the dominant and submissive puppies are at this point. All this wrestling around helps them establish a pecking order with each other. So I don't want to let this video get too long to where I can't send it easily. So I'm going to cut it off at this point, but there will be many more pictures and videos and lots of opportunity for everybody to see the puppies develop, and I'll have their collars on and tell you who's who the next time I send you a video.